this video, we're going to be going over using the ThunderPOS.net register. Um, in order to use this feature, you're going to have a license that you have devoted to the web per user that you're wanting using it at the same time. So what you'll do is you're going to have to be logged in, and once you've assigned those licenses to the web, you will see the register option over here in the menu on the right hand side. So we're just going to go there, and then you will be able to get into the register. If you have multiple licenses, or if you haven't used it on this device before, you may have to select the device you want to use. But a lot of the elements here are customizable. We're not going to go through all of them here, but I'm just going to give a quick little overview. But see our settings video for how to hide elements that you may not need. So a couple things I just want to point out here. Number one, we've got our item ID field, so you can scan an item, add it, mark it as used, or trade in, whether it's cash or credit, what condition it is, all that's relevant if it's used. You can do an advanced search, which allows you to do much more detailed searching. You can also do a quick search. I'm just going to do a quick search here just to add an item. So when you hit quick search, it's going to pop up on the right here, and then you can just search by title or whatever, and you can just add the item. Let's just add this item used, for example. So you can see item has been added up here in the top right, and then if we take a look, that item is on there. We have a promotion on there. Advanced search will allow you to go to kind of a more fully fledged search screen that you can then add items from. If you want to do more detailed searching than just a quick search. And then, of course, scanning the item, we'll just scan the item and bring it up. So the actions menu here, if we click that, we're going to get a whole bunch of different things we can do. So you can add a miscellaneous item or a gift card. You can suspend or recall a transaction. You can download or email the last receipt. You can also print the last receipt if you have the Epson printer that's compatible with just directly printing. You can manage your special orders or add a special order to the invoice. You can view a list of items that you've sold today. You can manage some repairs. You can turn on and off promotions. You can create a new special order. You can discount the transaction. You can add fees to the invoice. You can select from discount cards. You can return rentals. You can import items from the batch scanner. You can print out trade-in labels. You can turn on and off tax exempt. So a whole lot of options available here through the menu, but the most common ones are here on the left, where you might do miscellaneous items or gift cards or whatever. So if you just want to add an item that you don't have in inventory, you can hit add in this item. You type in just a description of the item. A cost and price. Cost is how much the cost of goods is. The price is how much you're going to charge. The quantity, and then whether it's going to be tax. We'll just do a $15 item that's tax 1. So you can see it's added onto the invoice here. Down below that, you can select a customer either through their license or by just putting in their item ID, or similarly, you can quick search them. You can also just hit create here if it's a new customer to very quickly add them to the system and then select them for the invoice. If you're using touch groups, they'll appear down here below, and you can toggle between them. You'll see the titles, and if you just click the item, it'll add it to the invoice. So you can have whatever groups you want to set up there. You'll just want to see the settings screen there. So for items that are on the invoice, you can hit actions here to do things like remove them from the invoice, so just delete. You can change the price on one of them. So like if we want to change the price on this, we'll make it $30 instead. Or you can change that it's getting a promotion, so you could turn promotions off on that particular line item, for example. So now we're paying the full price. You can change the quantity if you need to. And then when you're done with the transaction, you can hit cancel transaction. That's going to remove it from the system completely. It's just going to mark it as canceled, so you can still see a record of it, but it won't, these items will remain in inventory and everything. If you hit complete transactions, it's going to take you to where you can pay. So you'll have your different payment types. And then if we hit cache here. We're going to just do a cache transaction. We'll complete it to close it out, and then that's done. So very straightforward in terms of using it. Just obviously a lot of different things you can do. We'll have separate tutorials for some of the more complicated features like doing special orders or repairs, but the basic operation should be as similar to the iPad or Windows experience as we can make it for a web-based register. So that's kind of the basics of using it. Again, the big limitation is you do have to have a license per station you want to have going on with it. So if you want to do this, just contact sales and let us know that you're wanting to subscribe to additional licenses, or if you're an auto license user, then you can go ahead and subscribe through auto licensing. And then if you want to pull a license over to the web so that you can use this yourself, it will remove it from whatever station you're currently using on if you are, but if you just go to account and then license list, and you'll be able to do that.